G'day, it's Morro here from the West Coast, reaching out to you with SCA to hopefully bring you some encouragement and perhaps some hope. Right now across this country, all of us are finding that we've lost so much so suddenly, and so much is missing from our lives when it comes to sport. We've lost our ability to connect with one another. We've lost the way we exercise and our training and meeting in gymnasiums. We've lost our entertainment on weekends watching our favourite team, and we've lost the conversation piece around the dinner table as who's winning, who's losing. There has been so many things we've lost, and great stadiums like the one behind me across this country that are built for the spectacle of sport, they lay empty, and ovals and sporting facilities and clubs are not being used because of this loss. And greater than that, some of our teammates have lost their jobs. They've lost their connection with their school. They've lost their ability to connect with their elderly. And we are all facing this loss in sport and across Australia together. And I just want to say two things to you. As a sporting community, what do we do when we have a loss? The first thing we do is we put our heads together and we think, how are we going to come and beat the opposition next weekend? And right now, every sporting team, we're facing the same opposition. This coronavirus, COVID-19, is trying to tear our sporting communities apart. And we've got to change our game plan and come up with a new way to approach sport, to fight for the thing that matters most. And that is connection and community and belonging that we get together and we get for each other from sport. We've got to approach it with a new way and think, how are we going to fight for this thing and win for what matters most? And secondly, I want to tell you something that we haven't lost. We haven't lost each other. We haven't lost our teammates. We've still got the ability to FaceTime, to house party, to Zoom, to phone each other, to text. We've still got the ability to connect. And we've got to get our head back in that game and get in the huddle and think about our teammates and think, how am I going to reach out to my mates and get around them without the sport in the community? And you know, one thing I know about Aussies is that they will never give up having a crack, and they'll never give up the desire to win. We can beat this, and I know that sporting communities across this country will fight for the greatest prize, and that is our people. The greatest win in sport is standing next to your mate in a battle and having a win. And right now we're in a great battle, but we can win. And I just want to speak over you, over your sporting club, a blessing of hope, of love, of strength and courage. And I want to believe with you for great victory in the days to come.